What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. And I'm here with our friend Sergeant Shill, who's going to help us out today in our video and discussion on UFOs in the deep state part 2. We are continuing it. Sergeant Shill, how you doing today, brother?
Doing good, man. I'm going to try out another audio option. So bear with me. I'll let you continue with your introduction and let's do it.
Excellent. All right. So while he's getting ready to try out his new audio, his new form, or whatever he's doing, I'm going to go and set up the comment section, but I'm going to hold off on posting the link just yet because if Sergeant Shill is going to have to dip out a little bit early. His wife is going for her PhD, and so he's got to do some stuff for her, help her out. So obviously that's going to have to come first. So I want to give, Shill his chance to talk and get his points across and everything, just in case he has to dip out, earlier than expected. And then we're going to get everybody on here. So
you go.
What up, Benny Jackson? How you doing, buddy?
You can go ahead and let some people come in. They can mute themselves, whatever you wish.
All right, man. Well, what we're gonna do is just kind of start out the conversation on and give it a direction, and then I'm gonna post a link, and then so that way then they can hop on and come and say what's up, man.
Sounds good.
All right. Now, yeah, I like the audio. The only problem is that we can hear your breathing like hardcore. So mute will probably be best for you like at all times unless you're talking. But the good mic, man,
Is that better? Hold on, I'm gonna try this mute out.
Okay. Sounds perfect, man. All right, good to go. All right, so what up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? And Benny, you're doing good? Good to see that, man. Well, so what we're going to discuss today is a continuation of our last discussion on UFOs in the deep state. What up, Jax? What we were talking about was the last time we were talking about UFOs in the deep state and these these government entities and how they hide it from people or what they might do and stuff like that. Today's show is going to be a little bit different because usually on UFO Proof, we try to stay away from speculation. I mean, we bring it in a little bit, but, here we like the truth, and that's what we promote. We don't like the fear-mongering bullshit, none of that crap. However, today we will be doing a little bit of speculation on our own part with just some, theories of stuff that might be a little bit different than what we're used to. But we want to keep it sane and level and everything. We're not going to be spreading no bullshit around, but there's some different theories. What's going on, Neo JB74? How you doing, brother? And Jax, I'm going to go ahead and start this off here today. Sergeant Shill and I were discussing earlier the aspect of what if this deep state, when it comes to UFOs, what if it doesn't exist, or it exists only as an entity created by the people and not by the government? You get what I'm saying? That the entity exists purely because the people believe that it exists, and it's not an actual thing. There is no actual group of 12 men sitting around in a fucking room devising on how to cover up fucking UFOs and when to leak them out and shit like that. But the fact that people conceive this notion and create it on its own, and therefore it survives simply by imagination. Shill, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's almost like looking at it as if it was its own self-perpetuating mechanism. Like you said earlier, with nobody directly in charge, like a shot caller, if you will. It's so compartmentalized, all these different branches, all these tentacles, if you will, all
Cheryl, I'm
feeding to
sorry.
that one purpose.
I'm sorry. Can I interrupt for just 1 second? Is there any way we can get you to? Can you turn your mic down at all? Can you adjust the volume on that?
I don't know.
It's super loud on mine, but it might just be my shit turned all the way up here. Try it now. Just start talking now.
I'll just go the regular way.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds much better, man.
But yeah, being its own entity, its own. I don't know. You could almost look at it as being its own intelligence, its own awareness, if you will. All these different branches or tentacles working independently of each other, but towards the same goal, but without really realizing that's the goal that they're indeed working for.
Correct. Yeah. I see what you're saying. And, and I have to agree with you. I used to have the same theory, not on UFOs or not, I hadn't put it over to the UFO side, the alien question, but I did have it on the Illuminati question. I know Sean's going to love that. Is Sean? Oh, there you are. What's up, Sean? Oh, Adil, Headwork, how you guys doing? Didn't see it there. Yeah. So, like on Sean said, they think that the Illuminati could possibly, simply be a made up entity that doesn't actually exist. Like the members of the Illuminati exist. Like the Illuminati is real purely because the people created them. And the members of the Illuminati don't realize or don't know they're actually in it. It's like these billionaires, it's not like they sit around in a room with a cloak and a dagger raping children saying, okay, you guys are going to go buy this much property and you guys are going to inflate the market and you guys are going to do this. Billionaires, they care about themselves and they'd all be, you can't have a fucking, you can't have a town made of all chiefs. You can only have one chief. Well, those billionaires, they're not going to bow down to anybody, especially some other billionaire. They're like, I'm the shit. I'm the man. Fuck you. They'd never listen to each other, So that's how I'm wondering, you pose a question. Could that same situation be applied to the UFO world? And I'm going to have to say, without a doubt, I believe that's completely feasible. That these, we create this whole Men in Black secret society government that, has information on UFOs but doesn't share it with the world. What if each actual intelligence agency or branch of the government, branch of the army may have a little bit of info, like just stuff that they've setting reports that they've collected, but none of them are, tangible. Like they would need to all be aggregated together before you could figure out anything,
Well, you could also take it one step further. What if it was the extraterrestrial presence themselves that are manipulating
Correct.
and controlling that? You follow what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Maybe we're, like I said earlier, experiment number 27 of, multiple thousands, on previous experiments, on other worlds, in the universe. Maybe they've left technology and they know these bipedal animals or experiments or samples will take X amount of time to develop. How do they develop? What if we tweak the genes on experiment 27 and see if that changes anything? A continuing progression. So in itself, they're controlling that whole secret without us really realizing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like, and we were discussing this earlier, that if they did have a telepathic ability. Now, we're not saying this is, like we said, this is purely speculation because we have no evidence of aliens having telepathic abilities, but we do have, testimony, basically, Now, so let's go playing off that. If aliens did have telepathic abilities and they did, dumb themselves down, to a certain level to where they could communicate with Homo sapiens, would that not, in fact, give them the ability to basically manipulate the entire planet? All you would have to do is put a couple of thoughts, telepathic messages into a few world leaders, a few heads of industry, a few innovators, some activists, some media personalities. You put telepathic thoughts in them, and then you know, and they're receiving these telepathic thoughts in their own voice, in their own head. Could they even decipher? Could they even distinguish between their own thought and another, an alien giving them telepathic messages, and then swing basically the entire focus of the planet, of wherever the planet's going to? Like, they could make us all want to fucking kill each other, all fucking love each other. They can make us all want to invent something, or all fucking, you know, whatever. You know,
It would
I mean,
basically be able to control our development and our evolutionary process and and I don't, modernization is not probably the right word, but our evolution in the sense of, you know,
yeah,
becoming a more advanced species, you know, controlling it from that aspect. Like
you
Einstein and
know,
his thought experiments. Who's to say that they didn't play with this human's head and throw in these ideas to him? You know what I mean? Not saying they gave him the answers, but
you
steered
know,
him in that direction.
and
You
how would
know,
he know? How would he know the difference? Shill, what if you're hearing a thought in your own voice? What, I mean, would you know the difference? How could you?
no, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to know the difference because, like, there's been interviews with several people who've been abducted, and there's always that one consistent thing, you know, that you know, it's telepathic communication. It's always in your own voice, and it seems like they're running on a hive mentality. Nothing is hidden from each other. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's no real independent thought. It's all together as one, basically. And that they got to slow themselves down, basically, dumb themselves down
to
in
communicate
order.
with us. Yeah,
Exactly.
you know, I really like that thought too, man. I want to point out, like, our friend Franco here is saying the Illuminati is a concept, an idea, a way of running shit, not an organization per se. It's an idea. I like that. I like the sound of that. That it's an idea that, you know, basically the people come up with, not the elites themselves, you know, but you know, like the idea. Franco says, "Sorry, proof, but you can tell the different defiance from your thought and another. You guys are wrong." I don't get what he's saying. Sorry, proof, but you can tell the defiance from your thought and another. You guys are wrong. I have no idea what he's trying to say.
I don't even see the comment.
Yeah,
But hey, we're
is
not
he?
saying we're right either. This is just us
Yeah, yeah, no,
talking
no,
about it.
yeah, yeah. We're not saying we're right. We're speculating on different, you know, hypotheses on, you know, what it could be. What if this was to happen? We're playing out different scenarios. That's why I made it a point to say at the beginning of this that these are all pure speculation. You know, none of this is based on any kind of evidence. We're just throwing out ideas. So you can't be wrong and you can't be right either.
Basically, a little food for thought for somebody's mind that's hungry. You know what I mean?
Correct. Very
You know,
best
you
good.
take that, you take these little ideas and you twist them in your own head, manipulate them, and maybe you'll see something that we don't see, or you know what I mean? Or you'll look at it at a different point and be like, well, yeah, okay, I get that, but maybe it's this too. It's there's countless possibilities and combinations of it, you know. But for something to be able to perpetuate itself without having its own decision making or or you know,
Yeah.
executive order of process. Look at a plant life. It doesn't think that I need the sun today or I need to get nutrients from the ground. It
Mhm.
just does.
Exactly. And Franco is
You know,
saying, he's what he was trying to say was, you can tell the difference, and uh, he said, from your thought and another's. Well, that's the thing, Franco. How could you tell the difference? Now, if you've never received a telepathic message, you know, so if you're receiving a telepathic message in your own head and it comes out in your own voice in your head, how, tell me what makes you able to tell the difference?
well, exactly. You know what I mean?
You know?
Like I said, how about all these people with, you know, obviously there's mental illnesses and such, but these people, voices in their head, it's a common thing, you know, and they're
Yeah.
distinct voices. They're distinct, you know.
Hmm.
And if it's in your own voice and it's in your head, then no, you're not going to be able to differentiate between somebody placing that and you coming up with it
Yeah,
yourself.
and you
Like, how many
creating it.
times have you sat there waiting for your fucking Big Mac at McDonald's in line, and your mind just fucking clues right out on whatever subject,
Exactly.
and it takes
You know.
somebody like an action, a voice, a thing to snap you out of it. Now, what if that's the same case with this? They'd be able to
You
pull
know.
the strings and manipulate from afar and steer us, not tell us exactly what to do, but steer us in the direction, manipulate the directions we take.
And it's because I mean, just a few key individuals, and you could steer the whole planet into whatever direction you wanted it to. Uh, Reality Shift says targeted individual. I am when something happened to me, and after the military, I almost pretty much have split personality. It is a real thing. That targeted individual stuff is for schizophrenics, man.
But you're also talking like these guys are saying, no, it's not the same, but you're talking about that's a man-made infiltration into your mind, if you will, for the targeted ones or what have you. That's say a human-based generated thought or what have you. You're talking about a possible creature or what have you, alien, that might be thousands, millions of light years ahead of us. I mean, years ahead of us in evolution and processes and ways of thought. We might look at something like we're trying to solve the riddle of the expanding universe. That's something they might have solved 100 million years ago. We don't know. 100
Yeah.
million years sounds like a lot, but it ain't shit when they say, who's to know if they're right, that the universe is almost 14 billion. That's
Yeah.
140,000 million years. That's incredible.
I'm going to go ahead and post a link up here, so anyone who wants to come on and
get
join
some
us.
get some new food in here.
Yeah. Franco is saying targeted people is bullshit. I'm gonna have to agree with Franco on that. Every time because I looked into this, and it's some scary shit. I mean, it's real scary because these people, and as I found each individual who claimed to be a targeted individual, I started just looking around through their old posts and following up any stuff I could online about them, and all of them, every single one of them, turned out to be a fucking paranoid schizophrenic. And it's, I mean, clear as day. They distinguish every fucking sign and symptom, and really hardcore. And the thing is that now with social media and YouTube and stuff, because YouTube is a social media platform now, with something like that, it allows these people to come together and group together, and they what is that called when they influence each other? They
Group
what's
think?
the word I'm thinking? What?
Group think?
Yeah, like they fucking
feed off each other.
They like feed off each other. They like empower each other or whatever. To fucking they reinforce. They reinforce each other's own bullshit. You get it? Like they're fucking. So the guy's like, oh, I'm being fucked, because they're seriously going around. I'm being followed by the mailman, and every helicopter I see is beaming microwaves into my head. All right. And so these guys are straight up crazy, but then they have three other guys who are saying those helicopters are beaming shit into my head too. So they help reinforce it. And so now this targeted individual thing, or this gang stalking thing, is it's gotten big on the internet, but it's just a bunch of crazy people who are reinforcing their own crazy fucking beliefs,
Well, they're fueling their own fires.
Correct.
And you got the camera locked on me. I'll be right back in 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Sorry about that. Yep. Hey, what up, Jax? How you doing, brother?
What's up?
What's going on, man? It's not skits, it's all this shit. Oh, yeah, that's true, man. It's not skits, it's all this shit. What do you mean? We live in a false reality with lies everywhere. Or you can fucking make it a false reality with your own craziness, You got to consider that, the crazies muddy the waters. Exactly, man. You have to consider there's fucking your reality, then there's objective reality, all right? And that's where, that's where the fucking baseline is. Not your fucking reality. Your reality doesn't we can't gauge society and people's beliefs and stuff off your reality. It has to be gauged off of objective reality. Anything else is fucking is nonsense, man. We are all in an echo chamber.
That's a good term, echo chamber.
Possibly. What up, William? How you doing, buddy? Psychotic
But
break.
as
Yeah.
far as like the extraterrestrial thing, like honestly, should they exist and everything, these aliens or creatures or whatever you want to call them are able to travel through time and space, incredible distances or dimensions or what have you. Yet they arrive on Earth and there's all these crashes. It's
Mhm.
safer to fly fucking on the commercial airlines. They got a
Right.
better track record than these fucking highly advanced civilizations. I just don't get that. Maybe
Do
they
you
purposely
believe?
left stuff
Do you
behind.
believe that there's been that many, like all the spacecraft, all the crashed UFO reports that they have? Do you believe that there's been that many?
I don't think there's been that many.
What
I don't
about you,
think,
Jack?
like, maybe
Oh,
with the
sorry. Go ahead.
Roswell thing, maybe with the Roswell thing, like they say, like there's theories that, it was the radar systems that interfered with their thing.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe that one time, they're like, oh, the humans have invented this weird thing. It fucks with our shit. Okay, cool. But something that's as advanced as these are to be allegedly, you'd think they'd overcome that obstacle real quick. It maybe would happen one time, maybe two, but not all these fucking, like, if you really look on like YouTube as a source, there's a lot many more sources, but you would think there's like one crashing every other fucking week or every
Right?
month,
Oh yeah, if you were to judge off YouTube, yeah, there'd be a crash every fucking month, dude. And then we would also be annihilated every week by fucking Nibiru.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jax, what are your thoughts, brother?
I tend to agree with Shill,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also the natural phenomenon too that you gotta be aware of, like thunderstorms and lightning and that crap.
Yeah, you know, um, and you would think that with such an advanced craft that thunderstorms, lightning, basically anything is not going to affect one of these guys. But at the same time, we gotta make sure that it's important for us to consider that we can't give aliens godlike abilities. The it's like trying to reach pi. You get it? Like you could get fucking close, but you're never gonna get it. You're always
No,
gonna be just
exactly.
a
You'll
little bit
never
away
solve
from
it.
it. So we want to be careful not to give them like god-like qualities. So we can say that there it's not impossible. That if they do come here, that they could crash. We want to be able to say that is a possibility because as soon as we say it's not possible that they would be more advanced and be able to prevent it from happening, well, that's giving them godlike powers, and we got to make sure we don't do that, because that's just
Well,
that, go ahead.
William Mellor I hope I said your name right, in the chat section. He says, why would they allow us to seize one of their crash ships? Well, maybe because it's part of that grander experiment. Maybe it's not an accidental crash. Maybe it's an intentional plant. Maybe it's
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? In order to
Mhm.
direct us into that forward evolution. Far as technology and the ability to travel, etc., etc. Any number of reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. um let's see here. UFOs love power lines. That's true. Yeah, fuck that. 83 Dread, what's going on, brother? Head work. My body is pissed off with my mind. Juice man, what's going on? You are as much God as they are. I totally agree. William saying, so what if they crash? What if they crash? Can't they just scoop up their ships? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, um, uh,
But they maybe choose
Bronco is,
not to.
yeah,
Maybe the risk of them going in to recover their craft, say it is an accident, maybe the risk of exposure of other ships or other beings is too great because now we've already pounced on that crash site. You follow what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I don't think that they're so much worried about, oh, the army's going to shoot at us. I don't think they're worried about that. It's the exposure, the direct exposure. I think they shy away from that direct exposure and direct contact unless it's at their choosing. At
You know,
their
I like to think about it like when we go and when we want to observe an animal in nature, it's important that we leave no tracks, no traces. We observe from a distance, and we don't like interfere with their life or anything. Basically, we have to watch from afar, because if you interfere with their life, their hunting, or their anything, as soon as you are introduced to that, their fucking life, their fucking, their sphere of, reality and shit, you ultimately change their behavior, you know? And so, like if you, you're watching a pride of lions, okay? Well, if the lions would normally be getting ready for a hunt or be playing with each other, as soon as they see you, that stuff is done, and now they're sitting there watching you. They're like fucking, they're like, okay, it's, you're changing their behavior by you just being there. So it's like you want to leave be as far away as you can and still be able to collect the data that you want.
You could
And
go back to the prime directive of Star Trek, right?
yes,
Their prime,
correct.
Starfleet's prime directive: don't interfere with the indigenous
Better not.
peoples and their progress. It could be a general rule. Who knows?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but
man.
I tend to think that the reason why they didn't come down and scoop up their ships or whatever when they crashed is maybe they chose to leave it here for us to examine, to gain the technology.
Exactly. And see how we deal with it, see what we do with it, observe what they do with it, because let's face it, if these civilizations are as advanced as we are led to believe, we're not an issue for them. We're
No,
definitely not.
exactly.
You know, people, they're saying, well, they came a lot during the nuclear testing. Yeah, man, because we learned how to split an atom, dude. That's a very big step.
That's huge, yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
as far as we're concerned, that might be fucking like making your own cup
Child's
of
play to
coffee
them,
to
yeah.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
And I like to
if we
consider
are
this real
experimenting.
quick. I want to just jump. I'm going to throw in a new subject real quick, just because it's reminded me of it. Um, when we say our means of energy, like, we're like, oh, an advanced civilization, like a type 2 civilization, would use a Dyson sphere for harnessing energy and stuff like that. And then it makes me think, well, why wouldn't an advanced civilization, including humans, why wouldn't we just use the energy that's contained within the atom? All right. It's obviously everywhere to be found. We know by simply, using some plutonium and some uranium or whatever, we can split that atom and release massive amounts of energy. And we could build some kind of reactor to contain and then for transfer that energy, into into our fucking everyday lives and products and stuff, instead of using something like a gigantic Dyson sphere when you're, covering an entire star with solar panels and shit to collect energy. It seems like a huge waste when you could just use the smallest thing we know, like the smallest thing in the world, a fucking atom, and split it and collect its energy.
Well, they've already determined that there's an energy in the vacuum of space. Now,
Yeah, the
maybe they
zero
have a
point
way of
energy.
gathering that energy and using that energy and applying it. See, we look at everything, like, say, for the Dyson sphere, like you said, we look at everything from the human perspective, a human bias of what
Mm-hmm.
we know, our limited knowledge, our limited thought process to think past what we have already. Who's to say?
Yeah,
Isosphere, they look at that. Oh, we thought about that a million years ago. That doesn't work. We do this. We pull our energy from the vacuum of
vacuum.
space, from the
Yeah,
virtual particles that pop in and out of existence that you just
exactly.
recently discovered.
That just makes me wonder, like, why would, I'm like, whoever came up with these concepts, I'm like, are really good, are good for futurists and stuff. But I just think if they actually put a little more thought into it, it would seem more likely that we would do something like that. Because, I mean, what do we do with the computers and processors? They don't get bigger and bigger. they get smaller and smaller. So like the same with our energy, you know, transfers. We go from not from bigger to bigger, but from smaller to smaller. It just seems like the logical step for humans. So I would think with aliens as well. But I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. But let's go ahead and get back onto topic about deep state UFOs. Well, no, go ahead.
Well, maybe that's inherent in all life. You know, all life throughout the universe. That quest to seek that smaller energy.
Right.
You know, the ability to extract energy out of nothing. You know,
Exactly.
like the theory of, you know, the universe from nothing. You know, people scratch their head. Well, what do you mean? Well, what was before the Big Bang? You know, but then again, we're looking at it through a human perspective and with a human bias. You know, so it's hard. You know what I mean? We have a sampling size of 1, and that's us, because that's all we know.
And that's us. That's it. That's all we got. Jax, what are your thoughts? Oh, we just missed him. He just got up and left. All right. Well, we'll get his thoughts on the next question. Let's check out YouTube real quick so we can make sure we don't forget about you guys. So let's see. I'm going to go back up a little bit because I know we probably missed a bunch.
Oh yeah, it's been really popping.
Oh yeah, it is, dude. We don't deserve nukes or nuclear anything. Not responsible. Agreed.
But it don't change the fact that we have it.
Right. You know. Higgs field reality show Kyle UFO black ball experience was one of his robots checking up on him. What do you mean? I have a robot checking up on me. Is it possible? It's possible. I can detect other extraterrestrial beings being a direct descendant of the Anunnaki, and Kyle is a tall white. And Scott is fucking on a good one today.
Well, hey, check this out. Right now, today, the NSA is able to record, track, and keep archived information of everything that is happening on the internet, every text message, every email, every cell phone call, and they log it in data. You think a civilization that's X amount of times more advanced to us can't continuously monitor all of our communications, transactions, information, access to everything?
Oh, everything. Absolutely. You know, I mean, that's like, I think like they probably understand us on a fucking on a fundamental level, and not just like the shit that we present to the outside world, but they probably see us as the secrets that we keep inside, you know. So they probably have a different world view on us, as you know, we see ourselves as being fucking you know, terrifying and dangerous, which is interesting. It's like, I wonder if they might see us as, you know, really being, you know, caring and shit, because we are worried about us being so dangerous and shit like that, you know. So it's like, I wonder if they see us on like a fundamental level, you know. It's just a fucking theory, you know.
Look, real quick, I'm sorry to cut in.
Go ahead.
Osvaldo Franco, he goes, if you want to talk about deep state ufology, then talk about Tom DeLonge. Bro, don't ever fucking bring that idiot's fucking name up. That guy is nothing but a fucking con artist, manipulator, and a fucking bad businessman that's trying to bail his own ass out with his new fucking project.
You know,
he's been exposed by several people for the fucking fraud he is.
And fucking it comes to deep state, man. He ain't getting nothing, dude. You know, fucking they telling him exactly what they want the public to hear, and that's it. They're not telling him any fucking, he ain't getting no secret information. Fucking, they know one, he's gonna go blabbing it around. All right. You don't give fucking information to someone who intends to go and blab it around. You know, it's just not gonna fucking happen. You know?
Unless it's disinformation.
What's up?
Unless it's disinformation.
Unless it's disinformation, correct. You know?
Yeah, Tom DeLonge is a fucking joke. He's right on par with his fucking salty boyfriend, Tyler.
Yeah, you know, he raised like 300K. Yeah, I heard he raised like fucking 400K is what I heard. Last I heard, man.
Yeah, well, within the first few days, he raised that 300K. I bet
Yeah,
you
you know.
anything where that's fucking padding. That's padding his fucking shit, dude. That ain't going nowhere, bro. It's just
Yeah,
a
it ain't going to no
regular fucking
UFOs, man. You
scam,
know.
dude. So
You know.
Franco, see if you can get your money back that you contributed to his project. That's all I can suggest.
You know. Yeah, 83 Dread is saying he's controlled. You know, definitely, man. You know, if they go and they slip him a little bit of information, anything they say, he's gonna believe, okay? Because one, he posts videos up where he's showing TR3Bs. These are blatant CGI hoax UFO videos that have been debunked numerous times by numerous people. It's completely fake. You can tell 100%. And he's looking at it and watching it saying, this is real. This is real. And it's like, no, it's a straight up hoax. And you're too dumb to realize that. Like, you cannot recognize the difference between actual video and computer generated images, you know?
Hey,
good for you,
and with that
fella.
kind of money, you could pay for some pretty hot fucking bullshit. I'm just saying.
Oh, absolutely. You know?
You know, you could pay for some pretty hot bullshit that'll keep you going and give the ability for your little fucking scam to perpetuate itself. You know. But like
Right?
I was saying,
Absolutely.
with the deep state though, with it being so compartmentalized, I don't think, you know, people come and go, man, and people get mad and people have feelings and emotions. You piss off the wrong guy, he might have been great service 30 years, rub
Yeah.
him the wrong way. Fuck it, I'm spilling the
I'm
beans.
spilling
You
the
ain't gonna
beans.
take that change. You ain't
How
gonna
many
take that
times has that happened, Shill? I mean, think about that. Not with UFOs, but I mean, like with, I mean, fucking, you know, spies, members leaking, information, Snowden, fucking, you know, guys turning over our own fucking CIA agents to the fucking Russians, and then the Russians executing them. I mean, how many times has this shit fucking happened? You know? It's the human, it's the human factor that fucking calls it into question, saying, you know, is that fucking possible? You know, and it's like, yes, compartmentalization does, you know, for the most part, prevent the human factor from being able to expose it, but because if the human doesn't have all the information, then it's not able to expose it. So that's why you compartmentalize it and you break it up into pieces, you know.
And it's been,
but go ahead.
And it's been a secret and so compartmentalized for so long. The originals, if you will, that started it, yeah, there might have been a group in charge, the Majestic 12 or what have you, but that's long gone. You know, private companies like, you know, General Dynamics, Raytheon, you know, whoever, you know, they're so
Lockheed
compartmentalized.
Martin.
It's exactly, and it's its own entity in on itself, working together but not together, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's all these different means to the same end is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. William MC is saying, show it enough times and people believe it. Absolutely, you know. Joseph Man is saying, managing magic, roll out one ufologist claim, so they manage guys like DeLonge. Adhill saying, he's paying off the debt from his other failed business ventures. Yeah, absolutely. Talking about Tom DeLonge. Headwork is saying, the problem is simple. None of us have the real amount of money to make the tech true.
We also might not have
Kyle, can you send a Hangouts link again? J420, how long have you been coming on here?
And also
don't you know where the link is by now?
I don't think it's necessarily the needing the amount of money, because that's not a problem. You can go to a computer and add zeros. It's having that ability to think in that dimension or outside of the box in that way. Because look, if we were able to think of it ourselves, if our brains were able to do it like it is, we'd already be doing it. We would already be, you know, by ourselves.
Jack the Stripper is saying, what up, Proof? Did you read my comments on last night's show? Check it out. I missed it. No, I did not see your comments on last night's show. The last Hangouts or the last video I posted or what? Because you know, like, I'm not sure if, you know, if you're talking about the last Hangouts or the last video, because are you saying the comment section where we tweeting, or were we obviously you weren't doing it live because you're saying you missed it. So, are you talking about a hangout or an actual video? You know, you could always just rewrite it right here. You know, but no, I didn't see your comments. The only comment that the only thing I read from you, I think, is this stuff that you wrote me on Facebook. I think that's it. But I will try to.
You know, in honesty, I think that's in part the reason we moved away from a gold-based currency, to enable the ability to make this money appear out of nowhere without backing it with gold in order to fund these black projects. I think that was a main, more so than any other reason. I believe that was one of the primary reasons we changed from a gold-backed currency.
You know, and but that's what, you know, that's just that, you know, and that shit just pisses me off, man. But I don't even want to get into it because that's going to throw us way off topic. You know how I am. I'll fucking get going. You know, that shit drives me nuts, dude. But I do think that this whole deep state idea of this, you know, this entity existing purely from, you know, from the people, you know, from the people's fucking creation is more likely true as opposed to not being true, you know, as opposed to it being a real secret society MJ12 kind of ordeal. Well, I see our theory on, you know, what we're speculating right now. I see that actually having more of a chance of being correct than the other one. What about you? What do you think?
Well, I could agree with that, because it's almost like it's become its own life form, if you will. It's taken on its own path. It's taken on its own steering. You just got a super chat.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Look at that. I got fucking $25 super chat, dude. Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. Now I'm playing baseline for you, dude.
Woo!
Oh yeah, dude. That's fucking bad as fuck, dude.
I hope I don't give anybody a seizure.
I gotta plug it in, but it sounded awesome.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, dude. You're the fucking man, Alex. Fuck yeah, brother. I love it, dude. Cheers, baby.
No, but like I was saying, like it's taken on its own life. You know, it you know, in the beginning, sure, there's probably people overseeing it, but now those people are long dead and gone. And
exactly,
and
dude. So now it's just kind of perpetuated itself.
Exactly. With no actual clear shot caller. You know?
Do you think exactly? No shot caller. Exactly. There's no one person in charge. You know. So now you tell me, what do you think is the likelihood that that's right, as opposed to the Majestic 12 being correct? Which one do you think has more of a chance of being right?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What do you think has a more chance of being correct? Like this you know, no shot caller theory or Majestic 12 theory?
I believe the 12 in the beginning, sure, you know, because it was something new. It had to be reported, it had to be established, it had to be organized and compartmentalized and investigated. But over time, it took its own, it got its own legs, and it started. You know what I mean? These people, you know, they retired or passed away or what have you, and they weren't so much replaced. You know what I mean? Because the machine of that industry or that technology or that deep state took on its own life and moved forward.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's hard because, you know, I'm sure you know what I'm saying, but it's hard to say something taking on its own life when it's not a life form. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
You know,
it's hard to convey that thought, but basically in a nutshell.
Now, this is weird. I just want to throw this out real quick. This is kind of weird, show. So in the comments, you know how the comments will pop up, and if they're if they have some profanity or something like that, that they block the comment until one of the moderators, accepts it and says that it's okay.
Yeah.
83 Dread just made a comment It says Black Sun Society. That comment was blocked.
Because it had the word Black Society together.
What the fuck, Black? You're telling me Black? Someone else write Black Society. Why the fuck was that?
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, why was that? I want to know why the fuck that was blocked. I'm telling you, they're censoring my channel. They're like over censoring my channel, dude.
Maybe we're over to Target. I think it was Tom that used that description one in a comment on one of your videos.
Yeah. Okay, Harry Toe's comment popped up. He said cockball shit damn, that popped up.
And Black Society came up from Backbone. What was the whole
Black Sun Society? Someone else do Black Sun Society, please.
Let's see what's up. But then again, we accepted it. It might now accept it since we've accepted it.
No, it just got look, message held for review. Can you see that right now?
Yeah, but somebody accepted it real quick. Right?
Look at that. It said Black. It was blocked
Let's
again.
try.
What the fuck?
Let's try Black Sun.
Yeah, try Black Sun. Someone try Black Sun, if you would, please. Zephyr Ryan, it blocked us.
No,
Zephyr Ryan. Hey, Zephyr Ryan, how you doing, buddy? I ain't seen a long time no see, man.
Try just Black Sun.
I had a hell of a time trying to get on here.
Me too.
Why?
We're over to Target, man. We're over to Target.
What do you mean? You
I have no clue. It just kept like booting me off.
There's fucking.
I was trying to get.
What the fuck?
We're over to Target.
To connect to Hangouts. It just kept booting.
What about you, Jack?
I'm not fucking with you either.
No, I believe you.
My shit's buffering bad. My shit's buffering bad. If y'all lose me.
No, we got you. Jax, what about you? Was it hard for you to get on here?
No, not at all.
I want to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so this is
only started when we started talking about a self-perpetuating fucking deep state.
Okay, look at it now. It says Black Sun Society. It's being held.
Yeah.
This whole fucking this whole thing with YouTube is like literally pissing me off, dude. You guys have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, man, right now with me and YouTube. But I mean, you guys hear what I'm saying, like when I say this shit, but you guys really don't know. I mean, if I could just fucking, I want to show you guys this shit. Okay, this is
Black Hole Sun. Even Black Hole Sun became blocked.
Yeah, Black Hole Sun, dude.
I was about ready to punch my fucking phone, man.
Yeah.
Look, okay, hang on. I want to show you guys something, all right? Okay, so
you don't believe in conspiracies, but there's a conspiracy against you. See?
No shit.
This is what's pissing me off. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy against me. I'm saying this is fucking odd, and they're straight up like just fucking doing it. Whatever's happening is fucking happening to me, and it's not been like this ever the whole time I've been on YouTube, and it's fucking strange, and it's pissing me off. Okay, so here, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys real quick.
It's kind of weird, with the subject matter and everything.
Well, just lately, my videos have I'm getting people emailing me saying that, Kyle, UFO Proof is not showing up on my Kindle, it's not showing up on my phone or whatever. They're just straight up, they're like, not just your videos, they're like straight up like nothing, like fucking nothing, your channel won't pop up. But when I go and I use my PC, I'm able to get on here. Or if I go and I use my friends and look it up, I'm able to see it. But like, I'm like, what the fuck? So
your stuff won't show up on my YouTube homepage on the computer. It does on my phone, right?
Yeah.
I have to specifically click on UFO Proof on my subscriptions tab on the PC.
Yeah,
and it'll bring me to the page, but it won't show up on any of my main homepage.
Exactly, and that's what other people are saying too. They're like, dude, fucking, we used to have you. Like, they're like, you used to be on my suggested videos because I watch and I like all your videos all the time. So they'll put your channel up when you do that to a channel a lot. So they'll throw your channel up in suggested channels. They're like, your shit totally disappeared. It won't pop up. When I type in UFO Proof, you're like on the second page now. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So, and then all my videos started getting demonetized. All right. So they started demonetizing my fucking videos. And I'm like, okay, well, I got some fucked up videos, so I understand that. But then they started demonetizing just fucking like everything. All right, so look, I'm fucking
It's just really
contesting.
strange that you're getting entered with black and sun and stuff like that.
It's ridiculous.
This is the first
dude.
time something like that's happened in the chat, and it's it sort of coincides with the subject matter.
Look at this.
It's kind of weird.
So after I complained to YouTube, because they sent me a thing saying I had limited or no ads remain on your video plan on this video. Okay, so after manually reviewing your video, we've confirmed that it isn't suitable for all advertisers. As a result, it will continue to run limited or no ads for planets with alien life with UFO proof. That was a fucking Google Hangout that we did. That was like 20 minutes long. Dude. And were we talking about bad shit in there?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, and it's not, I know, and it's not just that, you guys. All right, I mean, like it's fucking, it's really bad. Let me show you guys. All right, because this is just fucked up.
I didn't get your 8 o'clock hangout notification either.
That's another thing. I'll fucking show you fucking my email for that one too. Look at this, dude. Okay, hang on. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, you didn't get the notification for this stream?
No.
Look at this, dude. Okay, so fucking I'm sitting here contacting YouTube for fucking support. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sending them screenshots.
Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
I'll be right back.
I'm sending them fucking screenshots. Here, look, let's see. Like this. Right here, we have Brian Smith. He's sending me this fucking comments telling me, he's like, dude, I cannot fucking find you anywhere. You're being fucking censored and shit. So I'm sending this to YouTube, like, what the fuck's going on? Now they said we've had to look at your traffic sources to analyze the views that your channel received in the past. In the recent past, I see that 61% of your views that your channel has garnered were from suggested videos, which is a very good number. Excellent. However, the views from the notifications seems to be less in comparison. To overcome this difference, please ask your subscribers to follow the steps outlined in the Help Center article on managing YouTube notifications. Okay, so they're blaming it on my fucking subscribers for them not getting the notifications and shit, dude. And I'm straight up like, dude, fucking I'm getting so many people saying, hey man, we are not getting notified that your shit is coming on. We don't get notified for your live hangouts. We don't get notified for your videos. I have countless people who are constantly being unsubscribed from my channel. All right. So it's like I'm fucking losing subscribers all the fucking time. And they're like, dude, this is like the 5th time I've had to come and subscribe to your channel again. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then not only that, but wait till you see inside my video manager. Look at this shit, dude. All right.
And not only that, how many times this is really pissing me off, sit there and hit the subscribe button and smash the bell?
Right.
So what should we all do? Go resubscribe again?
Keep smashing the bell. Smash.
Fucking smash the shit out of that fucking bell, dude.
I get all my notifications. Like I always.
There's a lot of people who don't though for some reason. Even when they go and they hit the fucking bell and they become unsubscribed to me. Look at this. Okay, planets with alien life got fucking demonetized. So every time you see the orange fucking little money sign, that means it's not making any money. And look at all the numbers. All my numbers now are fucking 100, 200 views, like around fucking 200 or 300 views on average. And it's all fucking from just notifications. My videos won't get suggested. They won't get fucking put out. You guys remember back fucking a year ago, all my videos were getting thousands of views, tens of thousands of views,
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden I'm getting a few hundred. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, it's, like, okay, center of Earth's landmass, Turkey, boom, demonetized. That's not good enough for fucking, for advertisers, And let's see here. Thursday Night Throwdown, boom, demonetized. That's like, what the fuck is wrong with these? These aren't fucking bad. I don't understand it, dude.
Well, Guzman, or however you pronounce it, brings up a point there, as much as we might not like it, but he wrote, because smoking cannabis live or bad language is frowned upon, You
You think that's
and
what it is?
he might have a point. He might have a point on that aspect.
Yeah, but if that was
The
true,
monetization.
how come every video of mine isn't demonetized?
What about a couple times where I showed a can of beer?
No, I mean, like, fucking, it's something else, man. Because I'm like, you know, if it's the cussing, why not every video? You know,
He's got a point.
We got a cow.
Well, then again, not
Look at this
every
shit, dude.
video is like, let's be honest. Like, there's some videos where it's a lot more obvious and apparent. Like, people are bringing bowls up, fucking showing big buds in the fucking camera and shit. You know.
Oh yeah, but that's the
what I'm
thing.
saying
Those
about-
videos aren't being fucking. It's not like how come there's a ton of those videos that aren't demonetized.
It don't catch them
Oh,
all.
true.
It's just
No.
what you're noticing. You know, it could be that, you know, I don't know, man. I don't have the answer for that. You know? It's the deep
It's
state,
the hot
dude.
girl in your
We got it.
intro. If a bot picks that up, you will be demonetized. You know. Well, you would think a bot would pick that up all the fucking time, dude. You know. Joe Rogan talks about that all the time. Don't hurt him. I don't understand what that means.
Yeah,
So
he ain't
he's
being
being-
demonetized for shit.
Ain't nothing gonna hurt fucking Joe Rogan. He's
Joe
the
Rogan,
biggest
yeah, he's fine.
podcaster in the world, man. Like, he's
Yeah,
got
you
the
know,
largest
see,
podcast following.
See, the thing is that we don't want UFO Proof would have to completely change his personality. Nobody here wants him to change.
Well,
He
that-
shouldn't
No.
have to change for anybody.
Fuck.
It's fucking ridiculous.
There's new platforms out there.
No.
There's new platforms out there developing. You know what I mean? Maybe expand, man, onto them. You know, there's
Well,
new
you know,
platforms that
that's
aren't
what I'm
being-
gonna.
You
That's why I'm
gotta
gonna
be
have
who you are.
what I'm thinking is that, you know, I'm gonna have to start putting out fucking like I can either put out videos straight to for Patreon or another platform where I can monetize it. Oh, and guess what, you guys? I got a new website coming up, dude. You know, so hopefully maybe I can do something through the new website because these guys are fucking me and I cannot fucking. I'm sorry, but you know, selling out is not an option. I don't have that ability to fucking do anything else other than what I do. You know, if I mean, oh, dude, if I had to come on here and not cuss and not be funny and just be like fucking Tyler and be like, hey guys, look, oh yeah, this crazy UFO came and did this. Oh man, it's amazing. I mean, fucking, could you guys imagine that shit, dude?
Well, Headwork brought
You
up
won't
a
see
good
Kyle
point,
going like
Joe Rogan,
headbutting
do.
his microphone anymore.
Right?
Joe Rogan,
God.
like Headwork brought up a good point. Joe Rogan averages 20,000 fucking viewers a podcast.
Say it again, Sergeant. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You know, Joe Rogan though, he averages like 20K a podcast in viewers, man. You know, and that's on the live stream.
Even more, probably.
Yeah, you know, that's on YouTube. Because don't forget, he's not only just streaming on YouTube, he's streaming across like several platforms, you know.
Yeah, you know.
And you know, because he's using that TriCaster or whatever. But you know, so that's 20,000 viewers on YouTube. This guy's a moneymaker. They're not gonna fuck with him. You know, when you
Well,
get
exactly.
like
So you can't really use him as a
Exactly.
comparison to what's happening to me.
That's
two different
good.
worlds, exactly.
It's all
You know,
about the
like
money.
I don't have any kind of fucking pull to fucking to you know say any of that shit.
We got a gang bang the like button, share button. Gang bang
Exactly.
it.
You know, you just gotta hit the crap out of the damn share button and
Yeah.
just I don't know, man. It's like
Google
that's why I stress it. That's why I
all that.
stress it on every show at the end of every show on how bad people need to go and hit that notifications button and shit like that and hit the like button
helps the
because I'm
algorithm.
totally being fucking censored, you know?
It helps the algorithm, man.
I'll
The
do
more
this
thumbs up,
shit from the start till the end of it. I'm sorry, Sarge.
You know?
You're good.
I don't know, but I mean, basically, you know, it seems to me that basically they're trying to make me fucking change, you know, kind of like how Jax is suggesting, you know, that they're wanting fucking me not to be UFO proof anymore, you know?
Yeah, they want a corn cob up your ass.
Right, you know? It's like fucking I don't understand what they want. Like the whole point of YouTube is to you know, bring different fucking it's like you can cuss and say all kinds of crazy shit on HBO, you know, and
Yeah, It's this year, man. Since 2016, since the election cycle, everybody's become a social justice warrior,
These goddamn
and
social justice warriors
it's
are
really
fucking killing
manipulated
us.
social media. It's really had an impact on social media. This wouldn't have happened 2 years ago. You know, it's only in this last year that this whole big change in social media and in society in general is taking place, and it's crazy. I mean, it
You know,
really is. I mean, it's gone from norm to an extreme, nothing in
yeah.
between.
I wouldn't call them just social justice warriors, man. I would call them pussies and vegetarians. That's what I fucking call them, dude. You know, they're a bunch of fucking pussy ass vegetarians, and they're now they got a fucking voice. Now they're fucking heard because they got fucking Trump in the White House, and no one fucking likes that cocksucker, and so now we're getting fucked. You know, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
I think it goes a lot deeper than just that, but you know, I see where you're going, but it's just, man, the tide of change, man, the tide of change.
You know,
You know?
it's like,
It's just
okay,
like
you know, I'm sorry.
look at the hippie revolution in the end of the 60s. You know what I mean? That came and
Yeah.
it went. You know,
You
and
know,
then
but dude, yeah, I mean, in every decade has their own fucking. Look at the disco 70s and the breakdance in 80s. You know, I mean, like fucking, and now we got the fucking a bunch of fucking pussy vegans have taken over the fucking internet, dude. You
and
know,
they've taken over the deep state conversation too.
apparently, dude. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, okay, so you know, how can we test this? How can we test it?
There's no real way for us to test it, man.
They won't allow it.
You know, I got a question for somebody. Maybe somebody can answer it.
What's up,
Pootie
Jack?
Pie. Pootie Pie.
55 million subs.
Has anyone seen his videos?
I've seen one or two of them. They're fucking whack.
Yeah, that's about
Why?
like me.
They're
Yeah.
whacked as all fuck. How are they doing so well? That's what I don't understand.
Because of the demographic.
Yeah,
He's
because
got
of the
the-
fucking
Wasn't he on?
demographic 13 through 17, you know? He's got
Yeah.
that shit on lockdown.
Wasn't he on?
Mm-hmm.
People more our age aren't that type of subscriber, you know.
You know,
But
and
mind
that
you, he's got what, 55, 56 million fucking subscribers.
his episodes, like his shows, dude, are
He can live
yeah.
off of what he's already produced.
yeah, that's true. You know, I'm saying this straight up. I don't give a fuck, dude. My shit is fucking 10 times more entertaining than his fucking shit, dude. I'm sorry, dude. And fucking, I don't mean to toot my own
Amen.
fucking horn, but my shit is
You're
way,
fucking right.
way more entertaining than his channel. It's fucking, I actually got talent. That guy's a fucking idiot. And he gets 2 million views per video, dude. Like, it's fucking insane, man. You know?
That's why I was asking the question.
Yeah,
Well,
and he,
Bunch of
They've tried to
cocksuckers.
bring him down. They've tried to
They
bring
did-
him down
they
several
did try to
times
bring him down.
and failed. And
you know what?
miserably.
Because he tried to, you know, he made some jokes that they claimed to be fucking racist or whatever. Let me tell you this: the jokes that he made weren't funny in the first place. They were fucking whack. So I don't say why anyone was like, "Oh, you're being racist." Who gives a shit? It wasn't even funny, dude. If it was fucking funny, well, then I could see why they might be concerned. But I'm like, his skit was so embarrassing to watch. I was like, really, dude? You know, like fucking. You know, there's just a difference when, you know, you got people, okay, yeah, he might be able to kick my ass in fucking Tekken 2, all right?
But
But
that
when it
was,
comes to fucking talent and fucking, you know, and actual fucking entertainment, that guy's got fucking nothing on our channel, dude. You know, like fucking, I don't understand it, dude.
But that was mainstream print media trying to knock down the new wave and the new age of social media. And
Yeah.
they went to battle with him. They were jealous. How is this kid getting 56 million fucking subscribers and we can't sell fucking 50 fucking thousand newspapers?
Right?
And that's what it was, man. It was a hit piece, as simple as that. And it
You
blew
know.
up in their face. What happened? He gained 2 million more fucking subscribers.
You want to know
Not
something?
2,000, 2 million.
I'll put money on this right now, dude. That fucking, that type of, you know, that format for a show is not viable. That will implode. It will not last. It is not something that can last. It's you know, the demographics grow up, they move on, and you can only do that for so long when, you know, like you're just doing the same fucking thing. That's why I always make it a point to fucking change and add as much stuff into UFO Proof from the very beginning. I do shit on fucking, I do comedy, I make music, I do everything, because you gotta have variety. You gotta be able to fucking change with it. His shit, that kind of show, these gamer shows and shit like that are not viable formats, and they will eventually collapse.
For somebody as large as him, that's not even an issue. So
no,
what?
No, it's not. He can live.
He's a cash cow.
Yeah,
that's it. He's made his cash, man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Over. You know what I mean? If everybody unsubs from him tomorrow, big fucking deal. Vacation time, boys. I've got millions in the bank. I'm fucking chill.
He will continue to make money off the videos that he's already made. So he could stop making videos today and he'd still be fat paid forever. But what I'm saying is that he will get to a point where, like, just like all these other channels like Smosh and fucking and RJ3 and all these stuff, where these guys are just like, no one watches their shit anymore. They're like, we're done. You know, it was cool when I was a kid, but I grew out of it, and your shit's fucking whack and stupid, and you don't really have any real talent, you know?
Look at the decline.
Niche, you know?
Look at the decline recently for like a channel, say like the Young Turks. They've been on the fucking dive these last like 5-6 months. You know, they're still making money. They still have a lot of subs, but they're no longer on that rise. They're on the fall.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like their channel's doing fucking very well, you know. It continues to grow,
and it's declining.
You know, well, I mean, like, you know, not much though. I mean, if you go and look at their analytics, you know, their analytics are steady, fucking pretty good, man. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, and that's really what it comes down to, you know.
Well, it's the ebb and flows, man. That's what it really comes.
Yeah, you know.
UFOs are going to be around forever.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, since we bring something different to the UFO community, whereas everyone else brings the same old fucking, you know, they take it's so serious, and they bring either the fear mongering or the bullshit, whereas we tell the truth and we tell some jokes and we fucking and we be ourselves, and you know, it's like, I make it a point that the channel, and everyone fucking knows this, except for Augustus, okay? Everyone else knows this, that this is a channel for adults, right? He's the one fucking asshole who don't seem to fucking get it, man. But this is a channel for adults. It's not a channel for kids. It's not meant for kids, you know? I mean, like, it's as simple as that, dude. And yes, that's where the money is with the kids. That's where the money is. That's where the big numbers are, you know? But that's just not what we are. None of us are fucking kids, you know? I mean, fucking, we're all old fucks who fucking sit back and fucking bullshit and tell it like it is, man, you know? And we both do shit.
Well, they've been talking about UFOs for thousands of years, and we're doing the same thing right now.
Exactly. You know,
it's like one comment said, "Oh, nothing but a bunch of unemployed stoners."
You're right.
Did you see that comment?
Well, I laughed. You know, I saw that comment. That fucking pissed me off. It's like, dude, do you know how fucking hard all of us actually fucking work our asses off, dude? You know, it's like, give me a fucking break, dude. You know, exactly, dude. You know, fucking shit, dude. It's like, hey man, this isn't my mom's basement. This is my fucking house, dude. You know, so fuck off, dude.
I wouldn't be able to own this shit I did if I didn't fucking bust my ass.
I don't have all these fucking toys because I'm fucking broke, you know? I mean, like, fucking because I'm a jobless fucking stoner. How do you think I pay for weed?
How about
I wrote back to him. I said, I served my country. What have you done for your country other than put your mom to work on the street?
Fucking number 5, knock the fucking squeegee out your hand, bitch.
I was pretty heated, man. I didn't like that. You know me, I go off sometimes. I've been known to go off sometimes.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, there's a rumor. There's a rumor out there.
Right? Oh shit, man. Well, you know, okay, so I say, you know what I say? I say what we're going to do is we're going to do an entire show. I'm going to do 2 shows, okay? I'm going to do one whole video and one whole live session with no cussing, with zero cussing. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if it gets demonetized, if it gets something. And I'm going to do both formats because, you know, I make the videos and I do the lives. We're going to fucking experiment on it. And so that means that you guys all really got to help me with the whole not cussing part.
Unidentified flying little ponies. Do a video of that.
Right? Unidentified flying
little ponies. And just have, like, you know, animation of little ponies and people like, what is that?
Oh, dude, I'll have a video titled fucking Pootie Pie plays with world's cutest kitten. You know, fucking Vivo Eminem, you know, like just fucking the top trending, most fucking blatant bullshit ever, dude. And I just want to see. I want to just try it and sample it to see what will happen. Is it going to get more views? Is it going to get demonetized? Is it going to get money? I mean, is it going to be in suggested videos? You know,
a little social network experiment.
It's for real, dude. I want to see what the fuck happens because this is bullshit, man. Okay, so when we're gonna be on tomorrow at 11 a.m. For that show. Remember, everybody and everyone at home and in YouTube in TV world right now, no cussing from anybody in the comment section and fucking on the live screen. You know, during the whole session tomorrow, we have to go profanity free. Augustus is gonna fucking love it. All right, I just want to see. I know, dude. Someone needs to fucking boot his ass out, dude.
All you're gonna see is his fat nose. The rest of his head is gonna be gone.
Right, dude. Oh, really?
Kyle, this is gonna kill you.
Oh, fuck, duh, dude. You know, we got to see. We got to experiment. I mean, I want to test this and see what the fuck is going to happen.
He's going to get the night sweats when he goes to bed tonight. Fuck me.
You know, dude. I mean, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, like, it's going to be impossible, dude. But
withdrawals.
Really, I'm going to be like shaking, like, man, please let me say fuck.
Hey, we're at the hour 15 mark. What are you going to be doing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jump off now, and I'm gonna actually have to start working. Because I got a video I was about to put out, but I'm gonna have to actually redo it now because I want to try and do it without cussing. And so tomorrow, whenever we get on, and anyone who gets on with us, remember, no cussing in the comment section. And we're gonna see what happens if we give them everything they want and see if that's gonna make any kind of fucking if it makes any kind of a difference. Because if it does, I'm gonna be fucking furious, dude.
Yeah, because you could track that video real time, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I want to know what the fuck is happening to our channel when, you know, we're getting fucking 200 views and shit. And last year around this time, I was getting fucking 10,000, 20,000 views per video and shit, you know? And it just fucking fell off the map. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was fucking just this election season and Trump and all this fucking, these goddamn fucking vegetarians and pussies running around telling me, oh, you can't fucking cuss and you can't do this, you can't do that. And it's like, everyone love each other. Fuck everyone. I hate everybody. You know, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
See,
you know, it's like, give me a fucking break, man. You know, I don't understand it, man. You know, and it's like, you know,
unbelievable.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I just want to do it as an experiment because I want to see what the fuck happens. Is that, you know, is this what they're expecting from our channel? Because if it is, then I'm gonna have to think of a different fucking platform or some other way to fucking, you know, I mean, I love YouTube and shit, but if we can't do what we do, you know,
you better out right about now.
You know.
See, even if you did a Google Hangouts and stream it to Facebook, it's the same exact thing. They won't let you swear on here either.
A lot of people are talking about.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, fuck, I don't know, man. You know, and I got the advertisers with them. Well, I'm gonna have a website. My website's gonna be up soon, and when it does, you know, I could have advertisers on there, and then just have, you know, I have to have a way for all my, you know, fucking all my viewers to go and view it through there, but that's going to be fucking hard. Fucking start making videos for Patreon, you know, and then fucking you know, just
if you ran your encoder, wouldn't you be able to stream on multiple platforms at the same time?
yeah, I can, you know, I can stream
But
on
we
like
won't be able to join though.
yeah, but
We wouldn't
exactly.
be able to join in.
You can't. Now, there are ways to join in. There are ways, because I've seen gamers do it where they have a bunch of people on there all like calling through Skype, you know? So there are ways to do it. We just got to figure it out. Remember, we're supposed to get Smooth Virus to help us out with that?
And that
Yes.
Matt Christensen guy there, he does a show where he brings on this chick and they do a live and everything, and they're running through encoder. So
Through encoders, you know? So it can be done. We just have to figure. I'm not a fucking gamer, you know? So I don't know how to fucking do that shit, man. You know?
We're a little too old.
Ah, shit, man.
where there's a
Let me
will,
check
there's a
the
way.
comments real quick, man. Let me see here.
It's all
I'm on
people
Patreon,
trying
I
out their
forgot,
new
so
cuss
that's a good
words.
start. Yeah. Austin, for game theory, he breaks down all the real life sciences of the video games. He had to quit cursing because YouTube was demonetizing the science videos. Game theory has millions of subs. No shit, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's a good point.
Liberty Crusader BitChute.com is a great alternative. What's a BitChute? That's kind of a funny name, dude.
Hey, third
Let's
phase.
try it. It will be fun trying not to curse. Yeah, it'll be fucking hilarious. Third phase of moon. Maybe instead of cursing, you can replace it by saying doink. YouTube needs to get their doink straight. That's
Hey,
not a bad
on
idea.
since the beginning?
That's not really a bad idea. Instead
go
of
with the
saying
frat.
fuck, say freak, you know?
Hey, has third phase been on
I
since the
was talking
beginning?
with you, babe.
Yeah, well, third phase
I'm
is
sorry.
yeah. Hey, third phase, how long have you guys been on here? I'll find out in a second.
If they
Why
have,
don't you guys jump on?
if they
My
have,
name's
it would be cool for them to listen to the beginning of our subject, our actual subject.
Yeah, it was actually a cool video too. You know, all the cool stuff that we're talking about, man.
Yeah. We went
Third
deep.
phase just got in with the joke.
I wish I could have got in earlier.
We went balls deep.
No, it looks like they just now jumped on. That's what I'm seeing.
Shit. Well, if they got time to spare, man, they should check it out from the beginning. And then maybe come back on tomorrow's cast at whatever time and give their thought on it. I don't know. Whatever, man. It's your show.
Do you want me to post a link, Kyle?
To post a link for. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, for third phase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here. I got it, man. There you go. Wait, Harry Toe. What did you said, Kyle? I will take your bet. What bet? When did I make a bet? Because you're on, motherfucker. But I don't even know what bet I'm talking about.
He has less of a gag reflex than you.
Who?
Motherfracker.
What? Was that a bet? Because I can suck some dick.
Fucking awesome.
Hedberg says it's impossible for Kyle not to say fuck. No, as a matter of fact, I am a professional. I'm a professional comedian. And there are times where I go and play clubs where I'm not allowed. They don't want you to curse, you know. So you have to. It's called, you know, like when my shows are normally called blue, and that means you cuss. So when you have to perform not blue, I am a professional and I can do that. So I can go without cussing, no problem. Guaranteed, man.
I can believe you're a comedian because I've seen some of the later videos that are freaking make me laugh.
Well, I mean, there's
like
there's also just videos
but none of that.
What?
That was a good one, man. A long
What
time
was a
ago
good
you
one?
had.
What was?
I like the balloon video.
Last year you put it out.
Oh, the balloon video? Oh, the balloon summers? Yeah. Yeah, those ones are funny. And those ones are monetized, by the way, people. Those are fucking monetized.
You had Nixon on all that.
Oh, yeah, fucking Mandela.
Had Nixon, then and the Jedi. And I forgot what else.
Yeah, dude, almost and shit, dude.
Is third phase coming on or no?
I have no idea, man.
Just with the bazooka.
Cool. I love you, bro. Okay. BD 69 2000 is saying, I love you, bro, but you cannot go 10 minutes without swearing. Bullshit. I can't. Bullshit. I can totally do it. I don't have to do it now, so I don't need to. I'm gonna go ahead and swear. But I'm just saying, when the shit goes down, I can do it. What's up? Say it again.
What if you just hold a card up?
What do you
a
mean?
Swear card. Like a cue card that has swearing on it.
And that's funny because we were actually discussing that earlier and how you had said that, third phase, Blake, Brent, whoever's on there, or both you guys. I was saying the same thing, that it was actually third phase who brought this up and, you know, and said this in the beginning. And I think I actually said this on another episode earlier, that you guys were the ones who had first brought this up. And as a matter of fact, you turned out to be correct. I'm getting doinked in my badunk. All right. Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck, man? You know.
He's practicing right now.
Yeah, I'm getting doinked in the badunk. I'm just telling you. I just want to see what happens, dude. You know. I want to see what fucking happens.
Hey, you say that.
You know, well, I've already cussed on this show. I might as well fucking go all the way with it now.
Keep going.
You know,
Yeah, man.
I mean, doink of a doink doink. That's right. I'm in the bath. He says, DB Cooper says, I'm in the bathroom taking a doink. I got swamped in my badonk.
Don't laugh.
Suck my doink, you son of a bink. Oh, well, funk you too, mother bunker.
Funko.
Funk
Mother
you,
trucker.
motherfuckers. Who the bunk is this bunk wipe?
You don't have to say Boston anymore. You can say Bar Stewards.
Shut the front door. Curtains. I don't know, you guys. Sorry you can't come on. Oh, your camera is doinked. Well, third base cannot come on. His camera has been doinked. He was shoving his in his badonk.
So much for the tech. So much for the tech, okay?
Yeah, come on, you guys, come and join us tomorrow, man. You know. No, it's an imposter. Do you think the real third phase of Moon would be on our channel? Get out of here, Liberty Crusader, you badoinka bunk. You're a bunkin' beyond. Of course, it's the real third phase of Moon. Duh. They're our friends, dude.
It's their twin brothers.
Cool.
All right, you're gonna stop by tomorrow. All right, cool, man. Definitely come on tomorrow. You know, if you guys don't know the times, we do it at 11 Pacific time, and we do it at 8 o'clock Pacific time. So stop by one of the shows tomorrow, dude, for sure. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and redo this damn video that I was working on. Guys, take out my cuss words. You know, that's fucking stupid. Okay, but we're gonna do it, you guys. I'm dead serious. Okay, no cussing at all. That goes for everybody and everyone in the comment section. All right. Okay, I am gonna get the fuck out of
Kyle,
here.
let me ask you one question.
Yes, sir. What up, brother man?
It's 9 inches.
Did you get my...
He's right. Go ahead, brother.
Did you get my message? Did you get my comments I put on last night's video? I didn't make it on time. I didn't, though.
What was your comments?
Just go check it. It's just 2 quick comments. It's about you was talking about the planets and the Tabby Star and all that.
Okay,
I was explaining the latest hypothesis on that. That's all.
All right, brother. I'll go check it out, man. Okay,
That was a very interesting conversation there.
I want to thank everybody. Headwork, even though you got on here at the last minute, you know, Jack, Gyro, Jax, Sergeant Shill, as always, you guys, thank you guys for coming and join us. And you know, everybody in the chat room, Third phase is saying, keep up the good work, Kyle. No doinking around. That's right, brother. And I want to thank Third Phase of Moon, Blake and Brett for coming and joining us. William, Liberty Crusader, BD 69 2000, Justin Min, Renee Cruz, all you guys. Thank you for coming and joining us. Alex, of course, and thank you for the super chat, dude. You're the fucking man. Thank you, brother.
Gang bang. Gang bang to life.
Thank you for
Osvaldo, Franco, thank you for coming and joining us. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, go and hit the like button and the notifications button on my channel on YouTube so you get notified for this. If you're not subscribed, go hit that fucking subscribe button because we're getting fucked over here. And everyone, tomorrow, no cussing. We're going super clean. We're going to give them everything they want, and we're going to see what happens. All right? All right, you guys. I'm out here, everybody. UFO Proof out. All right, late, you guys. Talk to you guys later.